Thank you very much. Adam Cohen. Good morning.
Good morning. Hi, my name is Adam Cohen. I'm a social studies teacher at South Broward High School. I know that the economic situation that we face is pretty bleak, and the district situation as well. And I know that it's not all of our doing or your doing. But I'm here today to ask you if we can work within the confines of our budget to improve things for our employees. I'm really not sure how much more our employees can take. Each year since I've been a teacher, which has only been 6, I've seen our budgets take a hit. And seeing this process unfold year after year, I've really learned how resilient teachers really are. Each time we're asked to do more with less, we bounce back. We bounce right back into the classroom and give our students the best. But being cut so deeply year after year, I think it's really hurt morale. I think a lot of the deflated morale comes from being undervalued, from being asked to do more with less each year, and being told that you're not worthy of a minimal salary increase via step movement. Decreased morale comes also from entertaining a current employee's request for a raise so that he can argue against the employee's desires to have a raise themselves. Having this fail by only a tie isn't good enough, and it is kind of symbolic of how the budgetary process has become, of how flawed it has become. We need more transparency, more open discussion, more willingness to put it all on the table. This, up until recently, has not been the case. Even students who typically have very little to do with the school board say that they don't trust the board. And I understand that now the board is beginning to figure out what's happened over the last few years through an audit process, which has kind of revealed a whole lot to us. But our employees see it as this: we can't get a step increase because the bid process was corrupted and there was money that was overspent, sometimes to the tune of $47 million to build some cafeterias. I know that it's not quite that simple, but it's a view that's held by many teachers that I speak to. I've watched the debate about this budget unfold, and I'm glad to say that many of you have stepped up to the plate to go to bat for our kids. School Member Bartleman has led the charge for our students and employees, and I also recognize Member Kraft and Member Hope. It's now important, and it's now more important, that all of you continue to ask those tough questions and demand answers. BTU is working hard with its Smart Solutions campaign to help the district through these challenging economic times, and I'd like to offer up one suggestion. I drive by the school board building quite frequently. 9 o'clock at night on a Tuesday or a Wednesday or even on a Saturday, the lights are on. When I teach my students, I teach them economics. I'm sorry. When I teach my students, when I teach my students economics, the first thing we do is cut from those things which we have control over, and that's a really easy place to begin trimming from. And they tell me that it's not just here, that it's at the schools that they drive around in their neighborhoods. I think that's one place we can start.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Hector Vargas.